What's up? Thank you for checking out the Forbidden Fruit Show channel. Like and subscribe. I'm your host, Lorenzo Bands. Today we're talking about Dr. Dre. He agrees to pay his wife $2 million and pay his wife's mom's bills. That's very hard to say. His wife's mom's bills. Um, they're supposed to be going through a divorce of some type. Um, Obviously, mostly initiated by the woman, as you guys well know. I think it's like 70 and 80% of divorces are initiated by women. I'm not sure of the exact numbers, but y'all can look it up, I'm sure. Yeah, let's watch this video and check it out. Let's see what's going on.
Dr. Dre agrees to pay Nicole Young $2 million, so I'm gonna go ahead and speak on it.
Shout out to speak on it for this video.
Here, just looking at these recent events in 2021 with Dre, I mean, it's only been a couple of days, but as you can see, it's been pretty hectic. Monday, January 4th, Dr. Dre was rushed to ICU after having a brain aneurysm. Tuesday, January 5th, the news was released to the public. That's when we all found out about it. And at that time, he was still recovering in ICU at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center in Los Angeles. Wednesday, January 6th, this was the date of the court hearing. You know he's going through a divorce with his wife, Nicole Young. Dre's lawyers, they did attend. They ended up striking up a deal, and Dre agreed to pay his wife $2 million in temporary spousal support, but he was not willing to agree to the $5 million that she wanted for her divorce attorneys. He did sign that agreement from his hospital bed.
Now, I'm going to ask you guys this one question, and I want y'all better be 100% honest with me. What does a woman need with $2 million? Huh? Why is it necessary for a woman to be getting paid $2 million? It's bullshit, okay? So this man, he sold his beats for like $1 billion or something. This man had money. Let's put it like that. I don't know exact numbers. I'm about to sit up here and research it right now either. But the man had a lot of money. Why is it necessary for this woman to be getting $2 million? You don't want to be with me no more. You should just be able to walk away, right? See, that's not how this thing works. You see, why is divorces initiated by women more often? Women have more to gain from divorces. I'm saying that again. Women have more to gain from divorces. This is why I'm anti-marriage. Now, again, I made another video why I'm against marriage. I'm explaining again. If me and you are supposed to be together, let's say it's true love. You want to marry this person, right? You don't. It's supposed to be true love, right? The one and only. Some of y'all believe that shit. I don't believe it, but hey, whatever, it is what it is. I'm not saying you can't find someone you really love and care about and be compassionate toward, but to say that this person's the one, there's multiple women on this earth that you can love, that's going to treat you right and meet all the criteria you're looking for. It's not just one person on the whole earth. But let's say it is just one whole person. Why does the state have to be involved in your marriage? Why does the state have to be involved in your relationship? If it's between me and you, why does the government need to be involved at all? Okay, so now you have to ask yourself this question. If divorces are mostly initiated by women, women have the most to gain from a divorce. What does a man get out of a marriage? Consistent sex? Most of the time, the sex drops off in the marriage. Most of the time. See, before you get married, a woman's kind of like on her P's and Q's. She wants you to sign a paper. She wants you to do the whole thing. So she's going to be treating you right up until then. But after you give her the ultimate validation, which is marriage, getting on one knee and looking like a dumbass, now you've done all that. Now she has the supreme power over you and your finances. Now what? This man has suffered a brain aneurysm. This man is in the hospital. And these people are still hounding him over $2 million. He signed it. Pay her $2 million. This man is in the hospital. House was burglarized. And this woman's over here asking him for money. Where's the love at? Is there any love there? That's all I'm saying. Do you really love and care about this person? No, it sounds like you're really just after this money. So what's going on?
Remember, Nicole was asking for $2 million per month. Every month, she wanted a whole $2 million. Plus, she wanted $5 million for the lawyers. And Dre didn't understand that crazy bill because they had only been working with her for a couple of months. The only thing that he's agreed to do right now is pay her a one-time payment of $2 million. So he wrote that check out to Nicole for $2 million. He also agreed to continue to pay her expenses of almost $300,000 per month, as well as her mother's expenses too. This is our first time hearing about her mom. So Dre, he's been paying for Nicole to live in Malibu, and he's also been paying for her mother as well. She lives in a separate property that's actually closer to where Dre is at.
So this is the first time I ever heard of a divorce where the husband is also paying for the mother. I've never heard that before. That's news to me. Sounds like some bullshit, even more bullshit to add on to bullshit that's already there. So you're paying this amount of money for your ex-wife to do whatever she wants to, probably paying bills in this expensive house she's in, right? And she's actually requiring $2 million a month. He signed a one-time payment of $2 million. She wants $2 million a month. Can you imagine getting a check like that, $2 million every month? You ain't got to do nothing just because you was married to somebody. Imagine, what is the point? What is the point in this marriage thing? Oh, it's supposed to be happily ever after. There's example. I pull up to your house. I tell you, get in the car. You're like, bet, it's Lorenzo, let's go. He's from that YouTube, The Forbidden Fruit Show. I'm going to hop in with him. Before you get in, I tell you, wait, man, there's a 67% chance that if you get in this car, we're going to die in a car accident. Would you get in the car? Now, I know I'm awesome. I know I'm live. I mean, I got it. Thank you. I appreciate it. But would you get in the car? If it was Chris Brown or Drake or any of your homeboys that you really want to hang out with, cool, whatever, they tell you it's 67% chance that you will die in this car with me today. Would you get in the car? Why would you marry and commit to a woman that have their emotions change all the time, their feelings change all the time? They have the most to gain from a divorce, so they can get more out of the divorce than you are, because you're the one paying for all of it. And you're paying for her lawyers to sue you. You're literally paying them to hurt you. That's what you're doing. You went to a bar, you told the biker gang, hey, I'll give y'all $100 a piece if y'all whoop my ass. That's pretty much what you just did. You're paying for her divorce attorneys and her mom. Where's the love at? There is no love. It's a divorce. See what I'm saying? Why is it necessary? If you really love somebody, you care about them, they should commit to you without the court being involved. It's sad, isn't it?
She's no longer paying for her security, so she will have to pay for her own security with the $2 million, as well as figure out how she's going to pay for those lawyers too. They will be back in court in April. Looks like everyone is trying to rob Dre. Right after it was reported he was in the hospital on Tuesday in the wee hours of the morning, 2 a.m., basically the middle of the night, Dre's security spotted 4 men on his property checking out the house. Before they can get to the main structure, though, security confronted them and quickly called police. The men fled, but cops arrived almost immediately and chased the 4 men down. They catched them and arrested them. Those men, they've been charged with attempted burglary, and they are currently in custody. So Dre avoided paying that $2 million per month and that $5 million bill by giving Nicole a payment of $2 million. What do y'all think about all this? In fact, let's go ahead and get into a poll. Is the one-time $2 million payment, is that enough money for Nicole for the next 3 months? Also considering that he's still paying for her expenses to live $300,000 per month and for her mother's.
This man is paying you $300,000 a month. You want $2 million. So not even that $300,000 is a lot of money, bro. I don't think y'all understand. $300,000 a month. You can come down here to Texas. You can buy a new house every month. If you chose to. $300,000 is not cheap. That's a lot. That's some money. Now, it ain't no million. I mean, it's not as glamorous as $1 million or $1 billion, but that's still a chunk of money that you're not working for. You're not even doing anything for this money. And when I start talking about this subject, it pisses me off even more. This man has this money. He's earned it. He had a company. I don't know nothing about this woman. I don't know what she's done. Obviously, it's not enough because she's trying to take his money that he worked for. Like that song, You wasn't with me jumping in the gym. You wasn't with me in the gym when I was shooting those jump shots. You wasn't in there with me with my coach when I was doing my dribbling drills. and going to practice every day. You wasn't in there with me. So why are you entitled to the money that I earned? Just because I signed a paper. You see what I'm saying? Is it worth it to you? Is it worth it? There's a 6 to 7% chance that you're going to be in a similar situation as he's in. He just has more money. See what I'm saying? Hopefully, God forbid, you guys don't owe nobody no $2 million. Don't get me wrong. But I mean, seriously, in some way, shape, or form, you're going to be in a similar scenario like this. Is it worth it to you? And he's paying for her security, or she has to pay for her own security. Wow. He has to pay for her mom, and pay her lawyers that's suing you because you signed a paper a few years ago saying that you want to be with this woman and the whole 9 yards. Is that worth it to you? I'm gonna give y'all the cheat code right now. Fuck no, it's not worth it. Y'all like and subscribe. Hope y'all learned something today. I'm not. If y'all want to get married, that's your choice. I'm not trying to sit up here and say marriage is terrible. I think it is, but I'm not trying to convince you not to do it. If that's something in your heart you really want to do, just be careful. Get a prenup signed. I mean, there's other provisions and ways around this stuff. Make sure you have somebody there that when she signs the paper, she's not in no distress. You have a witness saying she wasn't in distress. Everything was fine. Maybe you get it recorded. Maybe I don't know. I figure it out yourself, but I don't think it's worth it. Now, I'm not saying you can't have a long-lasting relationship with a woman and be happy. I'm not saying that. You can. I just don't understand the need for the government to be involved. They just want to make it official. No. Because you're the one that's going to lose. You're the one that's going to lose. It's more of a chance you're going to lose. Unless you just really catch her cheating, that's the only other way. So I hope y'all learned something today. Y'all like and subscribe. Thank y'all for checking out the show, The Forbidden Fruit Show. Your host, Lorenzo Bands, is signing out. Man, it's very sad. And this man's going through all these issues. People trying to break in his house. He had a brain aneurysm. He in a hospital, and he's dealing with all this. He really needs some prayer. That's what he really needs. He needs Jesus. That's what he really needs. But hey, I'm done. I'm out. Adios, sayonara. See you later.